Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Check it. Let's see. Yeah. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Checking the stream one more time. I switched one more setting. Should be good to go. Everything should be good to go. I don't see the buffering anymore. We should be good with an excellent connection. Excellent connection here now. No buffering issues. All set to grab it. Ready to go hit the rim and smash it. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sticking with me. All 11 of you. We locked and loaded now. Everybody here. Only the true OGs get to keep it moving. Only the people that knew how to get here get to keep it moving. Do this every night to keep them off our tail. You know what I'm saying? Shifted, man. Shifted. I realized the other day that I don't need, I just need quality people around me at all times. It's just about quality peeps, man. High quality peeps at all times. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you guys coming back and deep diving with me. They tried to stop us, but we wouldn't stop. They tried to keep me from streaming, but I wouldn't stop. I found the right settings and I tweaked it just nice, baby. Here we go. Ready to start the live stream. Let's get into Bitcoin right now as it starts to pump. 49,333. Booming. The 333s showing up right there. Look at there. 333. They were all three. Quadruple threes for a quick second. Couldn't see it, but it was behind me. Right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Right as I said it, the quadruple threes. CL for life. Shout out to my man Amir. Hopefully no one wasted a super chat on the old live. Shout out to the 27 likes up on the new live. Shout out to the 40 people coming on in. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Stream does look a little funky, but it's all good. Better than nothing. Looks like it's a little choppy, but I'll figure it out. Okay, moving forward. Let's look at Bitcoin behind me. Weekly candle close is coming. We're seeing pretty big movement here on Bitcoin. We tracked it down here at the beginning of this diamond. The diamond was forming. Everyone was sketched out. Everyone said we were dumping. All of YouTube said we were dumping. But the crypto lifers found a diamond and said that diamonds pump 68% of the time to the upside. And what happened? The diamond pumped to the upside. This guy is the hardest working and realest man on YouTube. Shout out to XRP Muser up in the spot. Shout out to all my people. Soundtrack is booming. I'm in need of 5 of my most valuable assets refunded. Doing damage. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Let me make it really clear. I am not a financial advisor. I would never advise you on your finances. I will never look at your portfolio and say, oh, I like this, I like that. Never will I do that. If you had a portfolio and you asked me questions about it, the only thing I would ever tell you is the coins that you hold and the technology behind them. Like if you're like, I got basic attention token. What is that? It's a coin that people are using online called basic attention token, and it has an ecosystem that people use. I would educate you on an actual coin. I would never tell you what to do. Most profitable trading group of my young career. Many thanks to all the lifers and especially the crypto lifer himself. I can't believe it. Shout out to Jason Malik with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the love. Alec U for the $3. Larry Parmley, glad to see you for the short time I can be in here tonight. Hit the like button for our dude. Shout out to Larry Parmley up in the spot. Shout out to the 53 people watching, 45 likes. We watched a good chunk. We lost a good chunk of people, but it happens. It is what it is. So the 1 hour still showing signs of life. 15-minute probably is high and bending down. That's why we're getting a little bit of a red. That's what happens. 15-minute will flag out here. We will watch the 15-minute retrace. If it stays inside of a flag or a pennant of some type. So we're going to watch this closely. What we want to see is the 7-minute spent. So this. It's either going to go into a falling wedge like so or into a bull pennant. Nobody knows for sure, but I project into the future. And that's how, look, I projected this pennant before it was filled. We projected this mini pennant here before it was filled. I've been projecting Bitcoin's movements this entire time. I projected this pennant. I actually never redrew this pennant since the day I made it. It actually filled in for me. I drew this pennant and I drew this yellow move. And Bitcoin literally filled in for me. My move wasn't perfect, but we were close enough. And Bitcoin filled in for me and pumped to the upside. Hit my exact target, which was this green line here at 49,295. Then it would create a flag. Right now that it fell out of this flag has a measured move. Again, this is none of my own ideas. I'm just showing you technical analysis. This is for educational purposes only. I am strictly a teacher of education. This is Technical Analysis 101. I'm giving free teaching every single day. Busting my butt, never missing a live stream. Shout out to everyone here. They coming for you. Join the Patreon. Digibyte is cheap. Hey, Lifer, did you talk about SAFEMOON between the stream cut out? If so, I want to go back and watch it. No, I did not talk about SAFEMOON. Love the education on the channel. Thank you so much, Joe O. Appreciate you. Shout out to all the super chat. Shout out to all the love. Thank you for everyone coming into the live stream. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent enough, which can cause buffering. The current keyframe is 9.1 seconds. Note the ingestion errors can cause incorrect GOP group of picture sizes. Stream is healthy, stream is excellent. So far so good though, I'm not getting buffering. I do see some errors in the keyframing on my part. When I watch my stream, it's a little laggy, but it's keeping the stream okay. I think we're fine. Is it worth getting into Solana now? I'll do technical analysis on Solana, but I don't really want to tell you what to do with your money. It's none of my business what you do with your money. Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Bitcoin forming a bit of a flag here, dumping on the 15-minute. Will it give it all back? You know, a lot of times we can see this. A nice retest off the top trend line and then a bounce to the upside. Wouldn't be surprised because look, the 1 hour still has pepper sauce in it. 1 hour still's got that move. 15-minute just needs to reset. Support the crypto lifers. Support the chat for deep dive. Shout out to Mike the Mistake with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate the energy. Appreciate the group. Appreciate each and every one of you who are here, man. You know what? It's about quality, not quantity. Even if the stream got buffered and we lost a few people along the way, the true lifers kicked it with me, and that's all I really need in this life is true people in my life. No fake flakes, baby. No fake flakes. Only the strong survive, baby. Only the strong survive. Let's get a Bitcoin freestyle to the beat. Love y'all in here. Shout out to Rodney Robinson up in the spot. Appreciate you, Double R. Craze Trades, my dude. I'm a true lifer. Shout out to Mr. Smurvington with the eyeballs. And look, I mean, who else tracked Bitcoin in the diamond to the upside? Who else tracked Bitcoin in the flag to the upside? Who else tracked Bitcoin in this flag to the upside? But the crypto lifers. No other channel tracked Bitcoin accurately again but the crypto lifers. Who else had Bitcoin in this channel? Probably before any other YouTuber did. Possibly the crypto lifers. Who else showed that Bitcoin had hidden bullish divergence on the weekly time frame? And that's why it was likely to bottom here. The crypto lifers. Who else shows that Bitcoin's in a falling wedge? 68% chance to break to the upside with a target of 95K. The crypto lifers. God bless you and your family. By the way, brother, shout out to Clone Reaper. Shout out to everyone on the live. You know, I woke up today and I realized that I have nothing to fear. If God is in my corner, and I realize that I do not have anything to fear. For I have hurt no man, I scheme on no person, and I have no negative agendas at all. My agendas are clear, and they're all right here in the open. I want to teach people and educate people on cryptocurrency, and there's really nothing else to my agenda. Love our Crypto Lifer fam. Such a real and authentic group of people. Shout out to everyone in the live. Thank you for coming on in. So Bitcoin looking nice. Right now, we're going to wait for the 15-minute to reset. I don't touch coins yet, you know, and it could even do a double top up here. It looks like it may even be kind of curving, but so far, I go for the probability. The probability is that the 15-minute resets here on the stochastics RSI. We watch that. We want to see Bitcoin stay in a flag as it resets. This is how we track this. This is how we track that. This is how we track that. If it flags out while the stochastics reset, highly likely you're in for another pump to the upside. That's the old projection stochastics trick that I came up with on my own. That's what I saw on the first stream I ever watched of yours. You're a real one for the people. Shout out to Crazy Trades. Pure words, brother. These are true words, Liver. Shout out to everyone here, man. This channel is something special. Shout out to Dave King Morales. This guy prayed on stream. I don't see scammers like the moon do that. Spread the word of the good love, brother. I know, but then some people think you're a charlatan. They really do. some religious people think, oh, now he's going to pray on stream. Oh, he's a real schemer, you know? I'm telling you, man, I've dealt with jealousy my whole life. One time I went to like a religious person that was supposed to like say a prayer to protect you. And I went there to see him, and he said he wrote this prayer and he wrapped it up and he put it in a leather, he sewed it into leather, and he told me to wear it. And I asked him what it meant, and he said to keep the jealous eyes away from you, to keep jealous people away from you. If you're meant for great things, much jealousy may come, man, and it's something that you may just have to deal with, and it come from many places. You never know where it may true come from. It may even come from someone that's abusing something that they shouldn't have. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Love y'all guys like you are my brothers and sisters. Thank you for coming here, and thank you for supporting me each and every day. As I just do mindless TA without even thinking about it. A nice cup and handy here forming on mana, doing its thing, getting ready, sideways action, getting tight, 91, breaking key resistance here at about 91 cents, holding a level, coming back down for one more bounce, doing its thing, tight moving averages getting close, 1 hour extremely over, so baby. So, what do we know when the stochastics are oversold, right? And the 15 minutes still has room to rock, and it's bouncing off the bounce with the 200-day moving average moving into the pattern. That's highly likely to make a move. Looking at this coin right now, mana looking very, very nice. Mana looking absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take a color. I'm going to color that one. Color it a nice little orangey color here. And I'll be looking at that one later. Let's take a look at Alpha. Alpha on my radar. Why is it on my radar? Well, it broke out of a giant cup and handle, moving forward. Then it made kind of a cup and handle here, bounced. Kind of an Adam and Eve double bottom forming here as well now. Let me show you what I'm talking about. What is an Adam and Eve double bottom? An Adam and Eve double bottom is a pointed shape here with a rounded shape here. And this is what's called an Adam and Eve double bottom. Boom, boom. Also, what I can look at, what I see here too, is also a bit of a bull pennant forming. And it's running out of room as well. Alpha doing damage. It pumped pretty hard. For me, this is it kind of cooling off, consolidating, getting ready for some extra sauce to the upside. Alpha has measured moves. Remember, there's always a measured move. Nothing I do comes from my own head. Nothing I show you is something that you can't recreate out of playing with the charts. Nothing I do is magic. It's all here for you. Everything in the charts is here for you. Also, I've been seeing this a lot of times. Inside of a bull pennant, I will see a tiny cup and handle. If you watch my channel more than 2 or 3 times, then you know I am obsessed with the cup and handle. Shout out to 81 people watching, 76 likes. Shout out to everyone in the live stream. Shout out to all my peoples, man. Yeah, baby. And we were looking at Mask yesterday. Mask looking absolutely beautiful. We're going to take a look at Mask. Alpha looking absolutely scrumptious with the 1 hour stochastics pointing to the upside. About to get busy. Alpha looking super nice. Shout out to all my lifers up in the live. Thank you for coming on in and kicking it with the most illest crew in the game, the Crypto Lifers. On a Saturday night, I wouldn't be anywhere else but with my Crypto Lifers kicking it with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You all bring your energy. You all bring the vibe. You all bring the movement. Without y'all, there would be no me. Without me, there would be no y'all. We form such a group, and the Lifers form an energy. And when I mean without me, there would be no y'all, I mean without me, you guys wouldn't be here supporting me, making this awesome group amazing. Engine coin, NFT coin, highly likely to bust out of this cup and handle, says the technical analysis. It's not even my opinion. It has nothing to do with me. TA doesn't care what you think. TA does what it does. This could be a little extended here and want to come back down to the trend line, only because the stochastics are getting a little overbought, but we will see. Momentum to the upside here for Engine Coin. Looking scrumptious, to say the least. OMG, Cent. Yeah, Torn USDT on Binance looks hot to me. Tornado Cash. Shout out to Cowler Ronster. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Ladies, how y'all doing? Fellas, y'all right? Sam, what's the word? Shout out to Stack McChange up in the spot. Let's take a look at Mask. I'm so excited to see where it is. Is it above 30? No, I'm just joking. But what? I was looking at about 13 for Mask. Let's take a look at Mask USDT. Okay, 15. Not too bad from entry at 13. Pumped up all the way up to 1669. Came back down for a bounce off support. And now it's continuing to do damage. Mask doing its thing up to the upside. What is the measured move of Mask? It goes all the way to 25. Boom. Let's see what else can happen out of this cup. There's a cup and handle here for Mask. Anything could happen. Okay. Solana booming to the upside. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. 27% so far and continuing to the upside from the TA that we went over yesterday. The probability is continuing to the upside. The TA still says this will go all the way up. 49% gains and more to 108. That is just what the TA says. It's nothing to do with me. Again, not my opinion. The technical analysis playing out just as it is. TA, respect the TA. Such as Mitch Ray says, respect the TA. I respect it, baby, and look what happens when you respect the TA. HBAR doing its thing. I think it might even enter back down here on a pullback. If not, it flagged out. If you can flag out and hold that flag, look for HBAR to do some damage and continue out. It's actually looking pretty juicy right now. Watch this. So we can see that bigger pattern. But you can just cancel that and look at what you got going on. And HBAR is looking juicy. Wants to bust on out of this flag that it's making here. HBAR. Let's take a look at the measured move, which is the length of the pole. Up out of the 45-degree angle about. And HBAR looks like it wants to do some serious damage to the upside. HBAR looking beautiful. Nice cup and handle. The handle doesn't always have to be a downward handle. Even though it is, though. Look at that. That's a beautiful cup and handle. Unicorn style. You can even take a bigger target from the length of this swing to this swing. Swing it up here, and that gives you the measured move to the T here. Bang, bang, bang. I've been doing this for a long time. And these moves play out. Do your own research. We're going to talk about that in a second as it continues. About to break its all-time high yet again. Big buys coming in. 1,300, 700, 2,200. People getting hungry for DYOR as it cracks $1 million market cap for the second time. Came all the way back, gave it all up. But now it's on a move to the upside yet again. DYOR. Now it's in a bit of an inverted cup and head and shoulder, cup and handle forming. We'll take a look at it in a smaller time frame. We'll devise some TA on that and give you a look on DYOR. But DYOR continuing to rip to the upside. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. HBAR also looks like it's in a beautiful cup and handle. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming out here on a Saturday night and kicking it with the Crypto Lifer. Rocking it out with me. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are the best. Love y'all. Absolutely love y'all. Who did that? Frankie Legend, what's good, my bro? Love the stream. Been here about a week and a half. Shout out to Frankie Legend, man. Appreciate you, brother. He doesn't miss. Base Meth Addict. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 82 people watching. Bro, your beats today are on point. Shout out to Craze Trade. Appreciate you, man. I don't want to be that guy about the music, but I feel need some pumped up music. David King Morales. Wants to change it up to some pump up. All good. What position do you play in ice hockey? Right wing. How do you know I play ice hockey? Preparing to ride out on a hurricane. Prayers for Louisiana. No worries, you'll be all right. Hurricane Ida coming through. We just went through something here. It wasn't bad. Hopefully you will also get, it'll go by. Shout out to Tree City West. Shout out to DYOR, pumping to the upside. Shout out to the DYOR team. Appreciate to the dev crew. CHR, booming. Doing the damage. Doing damage. Doing damage. Doing damage. Doing damage. If you had a flow to this, I'll teach you how to flow to it. It'll be like, I came to game, like, came to rap, I can't do it because that's with you. Back in a racking, a cracking, a smacking, a macking, or lacking, a stacking, or racking, a Cadillac with a batterax. Matterack tacked with a back, give you cataract. Never stop in a backs with a smash back. Keep it moving with a syllable, killable, fiddle through, middleable, nettable, biddable. Coming through with a metaphor, get a war. Every time I come through, pound, get a better call. More could have come through. To the dawn, to the bum boom. There you go. Own popping off. If you're not on the Patreon, you have no idea what you're missing out on. Even if you're unsure of yourself, join. You will see a group of people who will support you and teach you. Any chance you can take a look at Matic. Thanks, Lifer. Shout out to Mike Bryant. Own popping off. CHR. Highly likely to get its busy move on. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour looks scrumptious. Stochastics need a reset. Looks like it might do some more chop. But it is breaking above key support and resistance. Watch out, here comes the wifer. All good, it's all good. Why not? You are alive, enjoy the life. Mike the mistake. Bitcoin sitting at 49.3. It's gaining momentum on the 4 hour on the MACD. We're in the mix, respect TA Quantum. We're in the mix, respect the TA. QDM on the rise on 3.6 on the hour. Lifer's got power. Oh wait. Bitcoin sitting at 49.3. It's gaining momentum on the hour on the MACD. We in the mix, respect the TA. QDM on the rise. We in the mix, respect the. We in the mix, respect the TA. QDM on the rise. That's 3.6 on the hour. Crypto's got the. Crypto Lifer's got the power. Watch out here. Here comes the light. Yeah. Some love the vibe. Gustav, damn, slaying it. You guys are funny, man. So let's take a look at NKN. I like NKN here bouncing off support, doing an inverted head and shoulder. You know what happens when we get the inverted head and shoulders and a cup in a bowl. NKN doing damage. Hasn't reached its true potential yet on the measured move of the technical analysis. Again, this is educational purposes only. Nothing I do here is even my own thoughts. Like, I literally just draw lines and shapes on a chart, and it shows us what's going to happen. That's literally what we do here together. Like, look, how did the price pump to the upside here? Well, inverted head and shoulders break to the upside 68% of the time. So I found what's called an inverted head and shoulder. And then I said, well, there's the neckline. We draw a neckline right here. You draw the neckline to the head. This is what I do if I tutor you. If you get tutored, this is what you're doing. If I tutor you, I will never talk about your portfolio. We'll never go over, hey, how much do you have and what are you going to put in? It's none of my business what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's none of my business what you do with your money. All I do is do education on technical analysis for a living. This is educational purposes only, strictly. This is why people love the channel, because no one else gives their education away so freely. They dangle it or play with it or make people pay or join thousands or pay thousands of dollars for a course of some type, you know? And I'm not saying I'll never have a course, but my whole point is this is TA, man. And I do it every single day. And the more I do it, the better I get at it. So if I teach while I'm here, then I'm just only going to get better. I also truly believe that I could die tomorrow. I truly believe that I could die tomorrow. Fell through a glass door, was bleeding all over the place, everywhere, like nasty style. And I've said it before, and I'll always remember holding my, getting woozy and like kicking in the door I had to run through the projects at 2nd Street and 1st Avenue in Upper Manhattan on the east side. And I saved my life, and I kicked in the door to the emergency room, blood dripping on my pants, blood dripping on the floor, blood all over my shoes. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. NKN booming to the upside, doing a bit of a retest, showing signs of an inverted head and shoulder. Charles Jansen, DYOR token in the team. Appreciate your hard work. Have a great evening. Thank you so much to the DYOR team, and thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Appreciate you and appreciate everything you do. Thank you guys for what you're doing. Appreciate you guys too as well. It's not easy out here, making waves in a new space every single day. STORJ just steaming to pump, wanting more, gaining momentum, forming a bit of a double bottom here and something. You know, like, it's kind of interesting what it's doing. To me, it even looks like a bit of an ascending triangle that it's kind of bouncing off the top of. Gaining momentum and does not want to stop. STORJ is moving in a giant cup and handle if you put it on the daily time frame. Look at that cup. We showed you so many right cups that just continue to the upside. The TA suggests this will make a cup and handle, and then we'll see the measured move. Waiting on a bigger handle here for STORJ. Just something to look at, something to think about. It breaks out of the falling wedge and then continues to go to the upside. Here's your, bam. Sideways action, and then starts higher highs and higher lows. It's just getting started. We're getting tight moving average on the daily. They just started to break out. The last time tight moving averages was right here, and the price would explode to the upside. Look for big movements in this entire market coming. All season, starting to rip the face off of all different projects are flying. People's portfolios are exploding. I'm telling you right now, portfolios were absolutely exploding today. Today was a big day for the market on a low Saturday, a low volume Saturday. Big move for the markets. So you tell me. Chi was the call for me, personally. I like Chi. Love learning. Thanks for your prayers and concerns. Most definitely we'll be going through a storm last month, but everything will be all good. Again, thanks. Still dealing with some drop frames, but it's all right, right? Okay, let's move in. Upload speed. I'm checking the upload speed. I got 14.2 megabits per second on the upload. 261 on the download. It should be a gig, though. I paid for almost a gig. Anyway, Short George's Bank has problems. Netflix got problems. You seen that? Do your own research, doing serious research on its own self, damaging itself to the upside, booming. Look at this falling wedge breakout on the Hikanashi. It looks almost three-dimensional, doesn't it, on the wavies? And that's just what Bitcoin's in right now. Bitcoin's in the same exact thing. Wow, this is about to break all-time highs. If it does that, anything is possible with such a small market cap. Do your own research. Unbelievable. Let's get back into the chat. Let's see what's going on in the super chats. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for super chatting me so much and always hitting me with the love. Let me pop out the chat and see what's cracking with the chat. Looks like I'm getting stream issues again. We'll see, man. I'm fighting through it tonight, as you can see. Looks all right, though. I just checked on it. Okay. Dent. Look how high Dent pumped before. Gains of almost 87%, right? Now we take a look at Dent now, forming the ever so beautiful cup and handle on the daily time frame. Extremely oversold. Stress in smaller time frames will just get you stressed out on the smaller time frames when you're trading with technical analysis. The daily time frame, the bigger the time frame, the bigger the payout. The more patience is needed. The more discipline is needed. Also, in my teachings, I talk about moving averages. When they get tight, they begin to boom. When they get loose, that's when price action begins to drop and find its place, specifically when the price gets far away from the 21-day moving average and the 21 gets far away from whatever lower moving average is in place. Usually it should be the 200 if it's in place, but it's not. Also, what we found is on the daily time frame, if a coin comes out and it doesn't have a 200-day moving average, it'll drop to the 200. And look, there it is. It has to come back. Once the 200 appears, it finds its way to it. Very strange, but it's something that we've noticed happening on many, many coins. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 91 people watching, 97 likes. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for coming on in. So we got Dent now doing its thing on the USDT pair. I like what I'm seeing here on the daily time frame with the stochastics to the low, cup and handle booming, measured move of the cup and handle. Take a look at that measured move. This is a tool called the long position. Just teaching you how to use the long position can help you figure out what you want to do with your trade. Not showing you or telling you what to do at all. None of this is financial advice. Just using the long tool. Support and resistance lines are key to find out where to put a stop loss, where to find out where you would like to find positional strength in a trade. If you're going to do this for a living, something you have to map it out every single day, and you have to be very keen on it over and over and over again. You cannot play games, okay? And you have to plan out your future at all times, or who knows what will happen. If you're not part of your own plan, you're part of someone else's plan. Dustin Kavakarat sounds like a great testimony in the making. Appreciate you guys. Sam teaching people to fish, not spoon-feeding financial advice. There you go. Storm could be affecting the net. Might be that ETH bug. Maybe it changes the stream. There is a big storm out tonight in different places, and there's a lot of rain in my neighborhood too as well. A lot of rain. I'm still getting some buffering here and there though. I apologize greatly for that. 99 likes, appreciate you. How is it on your end, Muser? You still see some buffering? You're all right. You getting through the stream all right? If you were watching the stream, going strong. Okay, cool. Still going strong. I like LTO. No one talks about LTO at all. No one's mentioned it in a long wheezy time, but it's going to have its day in the sun against BTC. And when it does, it'll make you a nice boatload. Actually, you know, anything is possible. But LTO BTC booming to the upside. The technical analysis suggests this could boom up to the upside. What is a BTC pair? It's when you buy a coin for BTC. It's exactly what you do. You get BTC, and then you buy, and then you get LTO for the Bitcoin. Double bottoming here too. Look, inverted head and shoulders starting to show its head. No pun intended. But there you go, like a bit of an inverted head and shoulder there, making a bit of a move as it's coming out of a giant cup and handle. This is the BTC pair for LTO. Just something to think about and put on your radar. Looking very, very nice. Could be a nice Bitcoin farm, if you know what I'm saying. We talked about Rev hitting 26. It did even more than that, went all the way up to 41 on a huge pop to the upside. What is Rev doing now after such a big move? Is it exhausted? Where does it want to do? What is it doing? Well, you can see it's forming a funky cup and handle here. A bit of a double bottom. It's very low on the 1 hour. It's one of the few coins here that the rest of the market's kind of getting extended halfway through or moving with Bitcoin. This really has been doing its own thing. So running out of room on the 1 hour in a bit of a giant cup and handle as well. This thing is deadly and looks like it could get one of the biggest, nicest NFTs in the game too as well. Measured move on Rev. Rev looks juicy like a cheeseburger, baby. Good job. Can you check out TRTL, please? It's on KuCoin. Much appreciated. Sound like turtle. Thank you. Love learning. I'll rewatch later. I have to bow out for a birthday party. I'll be in the groups later. Thanks, Sam, for the family you created. Shout out to Larry Parmley. Appreciate you. Let's help that. Let's help those that want to help themselves by hitting that like button for the lifers. Shout out to Mike the Mistake. Shout out to Stack McChange. Don't know if it's my connection, but it's in and out. YouTube hating. Nah, there's a little bit of a stream issue going on right now. Somewhat keyframe, which I'm going to have to figure out. Somewhat of a keyframe issue. But it's all right. I'm watching it right now. Stream's all right. It's like not perfect though. I can see frames missing out of my face. Like my face is like, meow, 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 meow. It's all good. It's going to be good enough for now. It's going to get us through the live. It is what it is. There's like one drop frame like every couple of minutes. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, so Rev doing its thing. It's a shame too because I'm so professional and never have this issue. I'm a little upset behind it, but it is what it is. Rev doing its thing. Okay. LTO, USDT in about the same shape that the BTC pair was. Okay. You can see it's in a bigger cup and handle here as well. Take a look at that daily time frame. On that daily time frame, all these coins reset and they're really ready to rock. I mean, look, this is the shoulder, head and shoulder here on the daily time frame as well. And now it's starting to make its move. And now it's starting to make its move too as well. So, breaking out of this falling wedge, came out of the lows like Bitcoin did. It kind of is following the whole Bitcoin trajectory. So watch LTO USDT, one of my favorite coins. No one really talks about it. Very strong coin. Very strong fundamentals. All right, LTO. Might as well spotlight it for a second. I like to do my own deep dives every once in a while, just so you guys see what charged particles is on my radar. Something I want to talk about here. Charged particles, dude. Charged particles. The SAFEMOON's getting a lot of love right now and trending to the upside. SAFEMOON. Actually, it took a dump still, though. Oh, it took a nasty dump. Look at that. Get a nasty sell-off for SAFEMOON. Ooh. I will disclose that I no longer hold SAFEMOON. I unloaded all my SAFEMOON a couple days ago. I did it. I did it. I did it. It was what it was, man. And I may regret that one day. You never know. Why did I unload it? I unloaded it because I was like, it is what it is, man. You know? Anyway, thank you so much, Larry, for the $4.99. Appreciate you, man. Just because it finally let me send a super chat. Support our family friend and our favorite friend and teacher. Don't miss out. Shout out to Larry. Thank you so much, Larry P. Appreciate you more than you would ever know, man. Much love and respect to you and your family. Enjoy the birthday party. Enjoy that time with your friends. Know that those are special moments in time. I haven't been to a birthday party in a couple years now because of this. So enjoy that time, man. It's almost a special thing, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Love each and every one of you guys kicking it with me here on the live and in the Telegram. Doing dual damage. I'm recording on the Telegram and on the live stream. Getting you guys in both places. You're like, how is he doing that? Because I'm out of my mind and I'm always double doing. I'm always double whammy. Shout out to 100 people on the live, 170 people watching. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Sad, I got the killer thumbnail today that really pumps it up. Really pumps up the move. UNIFI. All right, we talked about UNIFI before. All right, when no one had it on the radar and it got busy real quick. UNIFI looking very, very scrumptious on the daily time frame. Remember, this is the daily. If you can just calm yourself down and get into look at bigger time frames when you're doing your TA. I'm telling you right now, it'll change the whole way you look at things for the rest of your life. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming here and being awesome. Rocking out with me here on the live stream. Do not be greedy. Number one rule of trading, do not be greedy. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Booming. I like UNIFI very nicely on the daily time frame. HEGIC looking sweet. Looking just like it. Look at daily time frame. Again, when I personally decide to make any type of entry of any type, I make sure the daily's looking good and then I backtrack myself through other time frames. I get to the 4 hour, I take a look at the health of the 4 hour. Could flip up there. Some healthy move there. Could be, I've seen that flip up. So, it's okay. It's not in the best place. I'd like it down there. But it's okay. It's not the worst. There's momentum. 1 hour actually still has momentum as well. Telling me, wow, this thing's getting a little bit busy. So showing me some signs. And then you look for the 15-minute for perfection. And then That actually still has some room to go too, and we're flagging out here. Interesting. HEGIC looking pretty nice. Put this on my radar as well. HEGIC. We'll take a look at EGLD, one of my favorite coins in the game, man. EGLD. Beautiful move. It's a, you know why EGLD is nice? Because it can run on an older computer. You don't need like the newest, fastest software. You just need something that can run, and you can run EGLD. It makes it a more compatible, especially for third world or people moving through technology phases. This coin can really do some damage for the technology of the world. This can move. Understanding the crypto space and what it can do for the world, not just what it can't do and what people are so afraid of it. There's too much all this, there's all this worry of what someone will do with cryptocurrency. But it's more like what beautiful, amazing things are we going to do with cryptocurrency? Like, let's focus on the bright things. Let's focus on the positive things going on here and the beauty that cryptocurrency creates in the space. EGLD is starting to break up to the upside. The measured move for EGLD is back to that high at $226, says the TA on this long Elliott wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 to the upside. TOMO chain, an oldie but goodie I've been looking at for a long time. Used to trade TOMO back in the day. Feels like yesterday. It's only like 2-year-old coin, but it feels like 1,000 years ago. TOMO. Let's take a look at TOMO on a bigger time frame, shall we? TOMO wants to break its all-time high. TOMO's there, baby. So TOMO chain is about to do some regulating of its own. It hit its all-time high, got rejected at the previous place there. Let's tell the story. Got rejected, tried to force its way up, hit. Now it's bouncing off some support lines. So let's find this support line here. We got one right there, one right there. Support and resistance. And you can do this too, guys. I'm putting horizontal lines on a chart. It does not make me a genius to know my support and resistance. And this can change the whole way you trade and show you a whole different way of life. Support and resistance. Know your divergences as well. So look at this. We're looking at the daily time frame getting oversold and moving with a point. We're looking at the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Almost like everything. 4 hours a little spent, but the 1 hour is not. Got some momentum. Interesting. TOMO's got legs. It's bouncing off previous support lines, though. In a falling wedge and starting to go a bit sideways. I'll be tracking TOMO closely for the Patreons, and we'll look at it together again, and we'll have a bit of a discussion for it. TOMO chain. Not perfect where it needs to be. I want to see that 4 hour reset or see what the 1 hour can do. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, guys. Thank you for coming on in. Yeah, I'm going to delete the other streams. It might, because other people are going to the other stream. I'm seeing that. Because no one knows where I'm really live or not, right? I see. Of course, on this beautiful Saturday, as Bitcoin pumps to the upside too, it's supposed to be an amazing stream. Like, we're supposed to be like wowing out. 11,968 subs. Can someone go find me 32 people? 32 people. It was almost 33. 33 to get me to 12,001 subscribers. We need 33 awesome souls. Where do we find 33 people to pump me up to the upside? And tonight was the night we were supposed to hit 12K as well for the weekly stream tomorrow night. Here's a potential trade for the Lifer fam. VTHOR, descending wedge, 4 hour. Shout out to Produce the Beats. Love your TA. Would you get into the charged particles now or wait for a dip? Again, I would never tell you when to really get into a trade. I would just show you TA. Suggest BitBoy have you on his channel as well as Crypto Jet. Thank you so much, Suzanne. I appreciate you. Let him know. Can you speak about the new USDT perpetual on Bybit? I'm realizing the profit is much less than inverse perpetual. It almost doesn't seem worth it. I don't trade perpetual swaps. I think it's a waste of time to trade leverage. I think it's a waste of money. Yeah, that's a dope thumbnail. It really is, man. Would you get into charged particles now? Appreciate you too. I put 1,600 into SAFEMOON today. Seems to have a lot coming up. Whatever you'd like to do is DKYC. Don't stop. I'm going to need an ambulance. DKYC. Tells me it's going to be one of these guys. DKYC. I can't even find this coin. DKYC crypto. Never heard of it. I'm moving on. If DKYC, okay, I'm bugging out. DKYC, that's why. Up 300. Don't KYC. Oh my gosh, man. Don't KYC. This is hilarious. That's the name of this coin. I can't believe it. They hate this coin, man. Coin market cap Dexos. KYC is not for me. I want to be financially free. Don't know your customer is a novel and seamless integration between decentralized finance and real-world anonymous spending. Invest on Binance Smart Chain while funding your everyday life with dividends. No identification. This is insane. Spend your crypto with reflections with a prepaid Master or Visa card. For the first time on DeFi, you can choose to take your BUSD reflections for holding DKYC anonymously and send them in real world using any currency. No cross-chain conversions, no registration, no personal details. Soon you can sit back, relax, and watch DKYC token contract automatically determines when it's time to issue your card. Dinners, movies, vacations, it's on us. Your freedom at a glance. The DKYC card. Yo, that's crazy. They have so many. That's such BALZs, man. Oh my gosh. Zero Team Wallets. It's coming. The token that starts a revolution. The platform of choice for DKYC launch is the Binance Smart Chain. It's inclusive, accessible, and growth-orientated. The low barriers to entry and huge growth potential will help us financially liberate as many people as possible with our unique use case. In 2020, we rolled out the world's first automatic cryptocurrency reflections card on the Binance Smart Chain. The DKYC roadmap to financial. I can't even say this without laughing, man. Like, I don't condone this. I guess I have to say I don't condone that, right? Like, I have no opinion on this. This is just unbelievable. I just can't believe it's called. These guys are getting so funny, man. $5 million market cap. I mean, this thing could move. See, DYOR was somewhere up here, and then boom. Like, we could be up here for DYOR, and I mean, this thing just ripped the face off the market. Unbelievable. It's probably up thousands of % from the bottom. Yeah, I mean, this is so funny, man. What an amazing, very interesting coin. I'll have to give it to it. But how do you spend your crypto? For the first time, you can choose to take your reflections from holding and anonymously spend them in the real world using any currency. No cross-chain conversions, no registration. How? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But maybe I don't get it. How does Visa work together with an anonymous credit card? Unbelievable. They're trying to make it real hard. Anyway, let's take a look at MMR. NMR, right? Let's see what this is here. Numeraire. You can see, man, the shoulder, head, and shoulder starting to form, getting busy here. SAFEMOON wallet got delayed due to technical difficulties. That's too funny. It's not a good idea. Charged Particles has some big investors and seasoned team in the first coin I've been excited about in a long time. It's pretty hot, man. I like it too as well. LOL stack. Hella lagging here, but we just getting through it. I know, man. Lifer, did you get stopped out from TFUEL? No. Let's take a look at TFUEL. I mean, it's running out of room inside of a bull pennant with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. We can see that it bounced off previous resistance here. Resistance bouncing off support. Same thing going on here and same thing going on here. Market looking sharp. I like what we're seeing here for TFUEL. Running out of room, only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, a matter of rhyme. I spit in a rip and a kick and a flip. Dip in a condo spit. How do I dap in a rip? Back in my old day. Back in my old day. Back in my old day when I never would play, but everything back in a stack and a rack and a back and a rack and a stack and a rack and a bang. Shadow you mad at this person on earth, I birth for the worth with a person to worth and a person to curse, that person to curse, to piss shit and curse in the church. Oh yeah, charged particles. Uplifted by lit charged particles, gifted to spit large articles, kept inside the mind, inspired by a combination of design, put together just as your spine and put in line, and somehow still in rhyme. I rap standing on clock, so I'm on time, hoping not to fall off the face and start a race against seconds and minutes, I'm on the chase. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Tips I find online, keep bandwidth under 1 Mbps. Set lower keyframe interval. Don't overload the encoder, just trying to help. Yeah, but what should the keyframe interview be? Because I had it at like a 2 or something. The sad thing is I can't change the keyframes once I'm streaming. Otherwise, I'd be tweaking it right now and getting it busy. But once I'm in. They should let me tweak that right now on the output setting, but I cannot. They got me locked in once I'm streaming. Once I end a stream, I end the connection here. The stream should be able to be in. I should be able to in and out of the stream. Sound like this? Yeah, I know, right? Tips I found online. Keep the bandwidth under. I know, right? Stay away from that token. I see what you're saying. I like what you're saying, man. Smart man. Smart brother. Shout out to Todd Maik, man. I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. AP13. Been a while since we've seen that coin. Hot. Hot. Covalent, man, is one of the hottest projects in the game. I'm telling you right now. Covalent. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wearable. Beautiful. Even Aavegotchi. You guys remember when Aavegotchi first came out? Aavegotchi. Right? Ghost token. Now it's on OKX for THETA. If you look at this thing, right? To me, it's forming a kind of a bull pennant here. And it looks more like a descending, but no, that's to me a bullish pennant, man. Falling wedge, bull pennant, running out of room, getting pretty busy. It's got a huge target if we take the length of this pole from the wick. Aavegotchi, man. If I'm just putting it on your radar, understand this thing is hot. Aavegotchi. All right. Ghost token. Very small market cap. $129 million market cap. Aavegotchi. DREP had a huge move to the upside. Interesting. Now look, it's forming a bit of a bull pennant as it resets. DREP looks like it may be down for some more action, says the technical analysis. I look at DREP closely and it looks pretty hot. Look at that. DREP about to do its thing. TA on the measured move. Oversold stochastics. DREP. A lot of people don't even know about, honestly. I have a list of hundreds of coins that I've amassed over time. Small ones, big ones, some as big as your head. AA, Ocean Protocol. Remember our old friend SERUM in the cup and handle. Just getting started on its journey. We were talking about SERUM in this cup and handle here. Boomed up. Nailed it. So far, nailed it. Continuing to the upside. Bouncing off of support. Using the long tool, we can see that the risk reward ratio was 5-to-6 to 1. Okay? Measured move would have gained 73% from the move up outside. Tight moving averages on the 1 hour. This thing looks ready and poised for a move. It's in a double bottom with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. The double bottom. Something that we all know. SERUM network looking to get busy on the night. It's looking like it's going to be a crazy night. Let's take a look at total and total 2 right now to see what's happening in the entire market. I get 10 drop frames in the last 10 minutes. Please check out Jade with DEX Guru. Missed the initial move, but still plenty left. We'll take a look at Jade. Thank you so much for putting that on the radar. Shout out to Crypto Dingo. Slay it, Sammy. Shout out to Mike the Mistake. Don't understand. Blow me 3. Ooh. Might have to be put on timeout. Yep. Bad boy. Senso is about to explode. What do you think about this project? I mean, Senso's hot. I looked at it before too as well. We'll take a look at Senso. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Sent an address in the 99 group. Can you undo that? No, hold on. Undo that. Unhidden. Senso is about to explode. Slay Timmy. Please check out Jade Dex Guru. We'll take a look at Jade on Dex Guru, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you. Just because I'm finally let me send a super chat. Support our favorite friend and teacher. Don't miss out. Shout out to Larry Parmley. Good job. Can you check out TRLT, please, on KuCoin? Much appreciated. Let's take a look at TRTL. I like SERUM network. Looking beautiful. Let's take a look at this TRTL. Putting another coin. The tortoise coffin. Oh, that's funny. Turtle coin. I knew it was called turtle coin. It had to be, right? Only got a BTC pair. Remember that. So this thing is at the very basics. Whenever it's convoluted, like whenever you see this, it means it has really no liquidity. This thing is just getting started. Ooh, it took a massive dump, though, in a bit of a cup and handle. Just like everything else, kind of trying to get to the bottom. This has not popped yet. A lot of other coins have popped to the upside, at least their first initial. I mean, it took its initial pop, came right back down on the cup and handle. This is the exact pattern that we trade over and over and over again. This is what I teach my students to find and to look for all the time. TRTL. Okay. And look at that. Ooh. I lost turtle coin. But it's just getting started. I mean, it's high risk though, right? Anything could happen. What if nothing happens and no one ever looks at this coin again? I mean, but it is starting to break out. It's playing games. I personally, high risk reward, wouldn't be looking at a coin like this, but you never know. You never know. I'd have to look at really what's going on. Let's take a look at a deep dive on turtle coin. To me, it's got to be what? Like some gaming play, right? Something kind of like fun with NFTs or, collect the turtle coins or, Now, IOI, that's a crazy project. Can you look at Harmony 1? We'll take a look at that. Hi, I'm loving the new trap beats you've been playing. Appreciate it, man. That's a banging beat. What's your take on Theta? I love Theta a lot. Sent an address in the 99. Doesn't understand. Slay it, Tim. Senso is about to explode. Turtle Coin. Turtle Coin is a decentralized peer-to-peer open source electronic currency. It's easy to get, completely private, and ready for you today. Let's get you started in 3 easy steps. Pick a while. Peer-to-peer open source, decentralized open source electronic currency. Completely private. Interesting. Get to know. Every week we post updates to the Turtle Coin blog detailing what we accomplish. Whether you want to submit something cool you've been creating or just make a shout out to the community, everyone is welcome to contribute your piece to the article. That's pretty cool. Turtle Coin podcast. Where the news at? What do you do? Why so silent? Recent dev activity. And it's a sideways site. It goes sideways instead of up and down, which I've never seen. First of its kind for me. Pick a wallet. We support Windows, Mac, Linux, right? Find a long-term storage. We recommend using a paper wallet. And grab your turtle coin today. Listening to the live chat on my drive to Vegas, baby. Shout out to Clonus Q, man. Your internet connection is solid now. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Oh, I thought this was farm. For farm. I caught the daily bull flag on the daily for farm. Can you look at Harmony 1? We'll take a look at 1. There's Turtle, though, looking actually like it could do some serious damage. Coin that just came out of nowhere. Really never even heard about it. Turtle coin. Someone asked me about it recently, and I thought it was like a joke or something. Avagoche Turtle coin. Avagoche Turtle coin. With a turtle coin. Well, with a stop. With a turtle coin. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look at Jade on Dex Guru. $300,000 market cap, very, very tiny. Goes to $1 million in 3X is fast. The boy's back. What platform can I use to trade all these coins? Listen to the live chat on my drive. Oh, it all depends. About to be out. Shout out to Mix Ja Soul. Look at this. Interesting enough, this is in a falling wedge. Getting very, very tight. And it could be booming to the upside. The TA suggests that this breaks out 68% of the time. You take a look at the stochastics, extremely low. Very interesting. Jade on Dex Guru. Looking healthy, to say the least. Shout out to Tenacious Tim, up in the spot. Appreciate you, my friend. About to be Jade Currency. And check the Patreon. Talk to Dingo in the group. We'll take a look at it together. We'll take a look at this together. Jade Currency. Booming. As SAFEMOON takes a huge dump. Back to 2.8. A nasty dump because today they didn't deliver with the wallet. So I'm happy I snipped out at above 3.89 as it dumped hard back to 2.8. Shady. Let's see. Okay. There is a list under Lifer's video with a lot of information, but if you can schedule a tutoring session, it may help you out. Questions are always welcome here, though. Yes, and in my tutoring, I will never consult you on your actual portfolio and what you do with your money. That's none of my business. If I consult you for any reason, I'll just tell you about different coins in the game. I'll explain how cryptocurrency works. We'll talk about NFTs. We'll talk about all the different aspects that create cryptocurrency. You have many, many different, you have coins that do shopping. You have coins that do payment networks. You have coins that do artists. You have coins that represent real estate like Labs and Profi. You have so many different aspects of cryptocurrency. And I can tutor you on how the entire space is made and what's going on. I also tutor you on crypto technical analysis. But I will not ever tell you what to do with your money. I will never ask you what, that's none of my business. I'm not a financial advisor. I am an educator. I want to make that very clear. And everybody knows that. I've never made money ever going over someone's portfolio. Right? I make money tutoring people on technical analysis, teaching you how to use these indicators on TradingView, how to set up your chart, how to do all the things I'm doing right now. Just to do this, you need to know what indicators are and how to use these tools. Just to use these tools alone, right? What is the long tool? How do you use it? What does it mean? What does it do for you? How can you use it? Well, you can put it here where you enter a trade. You can put it here where the trade should hit the measured move, and it'll give you the actual percentage for you. It'll compute the percentage. You don't have to. It'll then give you the risk-reward ratio, and then you can put a stop loss somewhere. It can show you where the stop loss needs to be, like, or what the percentage of the stop loss is, and then it shows you, okay, 13% to risk 62. Your risk-reward ratio is 4.8 or whatever it is, 4.6. All right, and then by that way you can do proper, you can figure out how to do proper risk management on your trades based on the long tool. There's so many amazing tools here to use for you with TradingView. Unbelievable platform, unbelievable use case as well. DYOR inching closer to the all-time high. Yeah, SAFEMOON mad sketchy, LOL. Turtle when you can, thank you. We take a look at Turtle already. We already went over it. Oh gosh, one. We'll take a look at one. Is one about to do some serious damage? Shout out to Ja Soleil up in the spot. Appreciate you, my dude. Let's take a look at one. Oh, look at my amazing work with one. Looks like I was a little kid that got upset. Funny. Let's take a look at what's happening with one. Cracking with one on the daily time frame, shall we? The daily is oversold on a lot of coins. I mean, we're getting tight moving averages. The last time we had tight moving averages was right there, and a boom to the upside ensued. If history repeats itself, which doesn't often do, but it does rhyme, we could see something in time and a pump on Harmony 1 to the upside. Damn, man. I made you a moderator again. I gave you your wrench back, and then you decided to swear on the live. Damn, man. I don't know what to do here, man. I'm going to let someone else do it because I don't want to take the pain, but please try not to swear on the live stream. It would be nice. Anyway, I'm just going to ignore negativity at all times. Okay, Crypto Rich talks about Turtle Coin. I think it's part of Pirate Chain, possibly. Interesting. It's got something to do with R. It's in with the R people. All right, makes sense. Yeah. Positive. I caught the daily, but the flag on the daily for farm. So look, one was in a falling wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. That's what that technical analysis says. And we broke to the upside on that move. We got rejected right about here, right? And then we started to push on up and started to make a move to the upside. We got rejected here and here as well, okay? We can see we're in a bit of a bull here as well. And eventually a small cup is formed. Waiting on that handle. If it is, it could be a tiny handle. One gearing up for a big move to the upside. Tight moving averages. Boom, boom, boom. This is what the TA suggests, that there's a 68% chance of a massive move to the upside. Harmony One of the most premier chains here. Binance Smart Chain. Also, they were invested in by Binance. Highly likely it's going to continue to move. They love to push their own projects to the upside. Shout out to Alexander Gustav. Do you think Sol will dump before it cracks 100? I don't know. You never know. You never know. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for coming on in. Okay. Moving forward. Okay. So, one Harmony One in the cup and handle. Let's take a look at it on the 1 hour. 1 hour's looking absolutely, yeah, still got room to move, but it's getting spent. Getting spent. Is forming, look, a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Looks like it might come up and kind of dibble its way on out. Anything is possible. Let's take a look at it here. Tightness here as well. Tightness there. Getting tight. Looks like it could be running out of room here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours got that. Like everything else, it's like it could dip up again. I would go on the shoulder, head, and shoulder. 68% chance of a break to the upside. One looking closer and closer for a move. Accumulation zones in this area. If you would, to a punch to the upside. Boom. Harmony One looking pretty nice. Remember we talked about Nebulio BTC. Look at that insane wick. So funny. So funny. Nebulio hit 100%. It did go up 100%. Unbelievable. Lifer, look at VTHO on the 4 hour. I'm telling you, bro. 134 good karma likes for the Lifer and your Lifer community. Thanks, fam. Is the beat starting off sounding like Brother Lynch? Hung should have rapped over it. XLM double top. VTHOR looking better than 1 in my opinion. Let's take a look at VTHOR. VTHO. On Binance. Oh no, it looks pretty good. They're all getting that flip up on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Are we oversold on the 1 hour? Extremely oversold on the 1 hour. Highly likely to pump to the upside. We'll take a look at VTHOR right now. Beautiful, beautiful thing right here for VTHOR. We can take the stretch measured move here. This thing will have legs too. I agree with you right now. It's looking pretty scrumptious. Pushing on out. Getting busy. We could kind of center it. It's still centered inside. And you know me, guys. I do not enter a trade until I'm ripe on the 15-minute. We take a look at that 15-minute, and it is coming to the downside. It's getting closer and closer. Forming a bit of a flag here as well. Look at this cup and handle on the 15-minute. The fastest cup and handle drawer this side of the West. Who could draw a cup and handle faster than that? If you winked, you were like, what happened? How did the cup and handle form that fast? Highly likely to break up from where we're at. 15-minute curving too. Looking scrumptious. Looking very, very scrumptious to say the least. Shout out to you for the call. Appreciate that. That looks beautiful. Thank you very much. Helping out the life. Boom. I think I missed my entry point on charged particles. I am bummed. Bro, can you take a look at polystatic POLX? POLX did an insane move recently to the upside. Have you ever checked out Trend Spider? Same charting as TradingView, but more tech. It'll automate everything down to the support and resistance. Could help newbies. Trend Spider. Think there might be a new one by now. Can't be reached. I can't reach Trend Spider, huh? Remember JADE too as well. So I got ABAGOJ, TRTL, VTHOR, JADE written down. Things I want to look at. Coming to retest, hopefully. Oh, you did not give me math. I've been looking at math for a long time. You didn't give me math. Don't start doing that stuff. We knew math a long time ago. Come on. Come on. Come on. I could actually show you proof that you didn't give me math, but I can't. So I can't. I can and I can't. I appreciate you. Probably brought it up to us though on the daily stream. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. How do I super chat? I can't find the button. Usually there's like a money sign somewhere and you can hit it. XPR trying to move. Look at this polystatic POLX in an inverted head and shoulder on the 15-minute. Highly likely to break out 68% of the time on this measured move of the technical analysis. Again, everything I did here tonight was TA. We didn't go over anybody's portfolio. We didn't ask about any financial advice. Not telling anyone what to do with their ends. No. So if that's what you're trying to fish, you're fishing up the wrong pole, my friends. Let's look at POLX. Let's look at POLX. All right. Swing up to swing up. Booming. I like where it could go. I like what I'm seeing here. Also, you can see that this is kind of a weirder triangle. Let's take a look at the 4 hour here. So smaller time frame looks good. You can see there's a cup and handle here forming as well. And the cup does not have to be perfect, my friends. It just has to be a cup and handle. That's all you have to see. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Take a look at POLX here. It's crazy. It's missing on mine. I super chat all the time. I don't know what's going on. Weird. Hey, you never know, man. Alchemy Pay. Sweet old drawback is not as big of a community to bounce ideas off of. It's the little button with the dollar. Check out Fear. I know, right? It's crazy I'm missing out on mine. That's your steez. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, so POLX doing damage. Look at this thing, 00082. It's not even, it's an eighth of an eighth. It's not even a tenth of a penny yet. It's an eighth of a tenth of a penny. This thing ever gets to a penny, it's doing some serious damage. Was it ever a penny? Let's see how much it was at one point. It was almost a penny. This thing was 009 at its high. It almost got to a penny. Imagine if this thing ever went to a penny. Low cap gems on KuCoin. Life-changing wealth. Anything is possible here. Okay, so moving forward. Let's take a look at, someone asked about fear. Let's see if there's any super chats being missed as well. We looked at Jade on Dex Guru. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Support our friend. Thank you so much, Larry Parmley. Appreciate you. Great job. Can you check out Turtle Coin? We looked at that as well. Turtle. The DRO team came through. Thank you very much. Maybe you already know, but macro Bitcoin cup and handle on the daily started about December 15th, 2017. Let's take a look at what you're saying, because you're probably 100% right. It's pretty interesting to see. And I didn't see it yet, of all peoples. Also, this is a cup and handle. You see this? There was a cup and handle right there. And this is forming a giant cup and handle. Interesting enough. There's a 20K cup and handle here. Look, cup. And there's your handle right there. He said December 15, 2017. No, that wouldn't make any sense. A macro cup and... Oh, maybe I see what you're saying. Yeah, I know what he's saying. He's right. He's kind of right, because he's saying this. Look, this was the handle here. I'm going to go to the BLX. No, you're right. Never doubt a lifer. I should know that. Look at this cup and handle he's talking about. It's almost not a cup, though, because a cup and handle, you have to be high on the other side. Maybe you could say it was like a cup and handle here. Like, this was a cup and handle. It was, though, and then it started to bust on out. It's still not perfect, though. It's kind of like a... It's a bit of a forced idea, but I get it. Hex, will we get a re-entry? Macro outlet. Will it keep holding trend line? Shout out to Matthew Rummel. I refreshed and the super chat symbol sold up. Can you do ADAX ADA? It's chartable on xmarkets.com. Thank you. Yeah, we'll take a look at that on X Markets for you. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I opened up an X Markets account. Can you believe that? Like, last September. I bought X Markets, the coin for X Markets. It's supposed to be, not good. Shout out to Chocolate Salty Balls. Is it my name or no? Super chats, man. We're going through the super chats. LOL. I just don't see I don't see every single chat. I wish I could, but I don't. Thoughts are overrated like God. Appreciate that. KSM, USDT daily chart, cup and handle. Stokes crossing above the 20. Oh no, no more. You can't swear and still be a mod, man. Like, come on. Definitely get it back. You're not going anywhere. We love you to death. Like, you're not going anywhere. Like, see, the lifers, we're not going to let other lifers escape that fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you can get away that fast, but it doesn't work like that. The love is too real here. We'll let you make a few mistakes first. You know what I'm saying? We know how to forgive people here. We're not hardcore like most. So you want ADAX for ADA, huh? This thing just keeps ripping at 168. We looked at it at 23 cents, and it just won't stop. People are still like, damn, I should have got in early. It just will not stop to the upside. And I even had an account and everything. It just was like, I just was too lazy to get in. Can you believe that? It's such a shame, because that's so much not like me. I would have been like, yeah, but I'm in this. I 8x'd already. I did my thing. I knew about it before everyone even... Someone DM'd me about it when it was like 10 cents. They were like, yo, you should check this out. They told me right where it was. No one even knew anything about it. It was like super on the hush-hush. But the lifers knew. We went over this. We knew all about it. ADAX for ADA. We'll take it. You want ADAX ADA. I don't know if they're going to have that. They may, though. I don't think they got ADAX ADA, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there it is right there. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just whooping ADA. You're killing ADA. You're getting 0.6 of ADA. $1.68. So, like, it's whooping ADA. I mean, it's doing great. Had you put all your ADA in here, this thing would have done serious damage on your Cardano. It was 0.1 Cardano. It's done a 6x on Cardano. I mean, unbelievable. Thank you for putting this on everybody's radar. This is the new exchange, the first decentralized exchange for Cardano, ADAX. Let's to give you a little bit of a deep dive for you guys. Anyone who's new on the channel doesn't know what ADAX is, let's show you ADAX, okay? ADAX right here. ADAX Pro. Beautiful, beautiful website. Looks nice as well. Okay. I'll mod you back, Josso. Look, I'm gonna live stream mod you back because I love you, bro. I'm modding you back because I love you, but I'm trusting you right now. Don't ruin the trust that I just gave you, man. When I make you a moderator, there's trust involved there, right? Everyone that's a mod here, they got trust, man. I got trust that they'll respect and love everyone here and not create any negative waves. So, like, I just went on a limb right there. Most people wouldn't have done that. They would have kept it. But I love you. And I'm showing you my love right now. So just send the love right back, man. And let us all stay in love in life. ADAX is automated liquidity protocol that facilitates trades with the Cardano ecosystem in a completely decentralized and non-custodial way. ADAX has no order book. We eliminate all the intermediaries, complexity, and cumbersome procedures from the equation, offering users untrammeled freedom to trade without censorship or loss of control over their assets. Users can maintain full control of their tokens and are not required to give up their private keys so that orders can be logged as they are on a centralized exchange, solving market problems. So you don't have to give up your centralized keys as well. It's a really big deal to be able to trade on Cardano without having to worry. On August 3rd stream, I told you to look at masks, and then you said, yeah, I like this. I'm going to take this trade. Yeah, but we've been trading masks for a long time, way before that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, like, talking about masks. Okay, man, you gave us masks. Yay, you win, man. I get it. I don't have time, man. My wife's trying to get her mother home from Afghanistan, man. People are screaming in the streets, like, there's so much serious stuff going on in my life. I apologize, bro. Anyway, moving forward. See, Mask has been out since May. I traded Mask here. Traded Mask here. My alert for BTC has gone off. We'll take a look at the alert. What's happening? Wow, major dump city for Bitcoin. These guys are so crazy, man. That's the most manipulation I've ever seen in my life. Like, only Bitcoin does this. Like, coins don't break out, almost do a retest, form a flag, and then just dump all the way to the downside out of nowhere. So ridiculous. When the 1 hour is ready to go to the upside, we go halfway up and it just dumps. It's just market manipulation at its finest for Bitcoin. But all that does is put Bitcoin right back in the channel. I just take this out like it didn't happen. Bitcoin's on the channel again, and all is still well. And now we're still oversold on the 1 hour with room to grow. With the 4 hours still, 4 hours got that push up, but it's not done yet. It is, you know, we could have gotten across with the 4 hours starting to start a bit of a red, you know. But so far so good for Bitcoin. We'll watch this and we'll see what happens. Are we making it Bart Simpson now down to the right side? Anything is possible. Watch your trades. That was a nasty red candle for BTC. That makes me want to take a look at total right now, the entire market cap, and see what's going on for total. This is the entire market cap of cryptocurrency as we crack 2 trillion. Total looks way healthier than Bitcoin, which is good. It means Bitcoin's just being manipulated. The rest of the market isn't as bad. So look, this boomed out, but boomed back in. But it's not as ugly as BTC looks, is all. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Maybe it does look a little uglier. Yeah, about the same, but we're back in the pattern again. All is well, about to be oversold. I mean, so we're going to hold these levels. Highly likely that we hold these levels. We'll see what happens. What a funky group of manipulation. We would go all the way up to 2.1 trillion to get slammed back down to 2.07. $5 billion would get thrown around. $500 billion would get thrown around like it was candy in the last hour. Unbelievable. But shoulder, head, and shoulder as well. Inverted head and shoulder. Everything was there. As it's fighting, it's even looking. It's in a cup and handle that's booming up to the upside. So we hit our rejection point. We were supposed to get rejected. That was the previous high. So boom, rejection. Bouncing off. Now we kind of form this area, and we'll flag. We'll flag off 2 trillion. And as long as we stay above 2 trillion, extremely bullish for this move. The daily time frame, extremely oversold, suggesting we're going to start a big move to the upside. That huge candle pump. And now we just have a little sideways action as we reset. Nothing really bad right now as we're holding above $2 trillion on the market cap. That high at 2.5 is looking not too far away, and we're gearing up for a bigger move. I like what we're seeing here. We'll take a look at total 2. We'll take a look at total 2 as well. Total 2 is extremely oversold on the daily time frame. These are all the altcoins put together at $1.1 trillion. Getting back to the high of 1.49, about 1.5 trillion where the altcoins hit. Unbelievable. Signs that the daily is getting ready to rip. We're about to start a couple week move of some massive gains is what the daily time frame says is coming upon us. So you should look into metaverse, big opportunities. I bought some digital real estate in Decentraland last year for $1,800, and it's sold for $12K last week. Yeah, I love sand, man. Should have bought way more sand. I agree with that. Mana, Decentraland as well. I think metaverse is huge. I think the metaverse and living inside of these decentralized worlds is going to be absolutely insane. I'm 100% with you on that idea. 100% with you on that idea. I think you're spot on. Congrats to you. Not sure if you took the money or if you're still holding the land, but unbelievable. Dang, Bitcoin getting a pullback for sure. You should look into the metaverse. Not too bad. We'll take a look at BTC. Manipulation on the low volume Saturday night. That's all they do it. Low volume on a Saturday night. A bunch of people pumped, went to sleep, thought their trades were going well, and Bitcoin dump easied on them. I told you 48,500 is a massive level for Bitcoin to hold for me. Kind of an important level for Bitcoin to hold. Very important level. Extremely oversold again on now. It's only ping-ponging. They just wanted to grab liquidity. Grab liquidity. Grab that liquidity. They wanted to, bang out the shorts, the longs. Liquidate the longs. Guys, do not trade with leverage. Liquidation is absolutely horrible. Again, none of this is financial advice. Nothing I do here on the channel should be taken as financial advice. Don't do anything I do on this channel. Soldier Boy was the first person to buy mask. That's the Fed doing that. It could be. I'm a noob, but I got in. Had to learn to move crypto around. New and the best looking exchange on Cardano. Sunday Swap or Axie. Sorry, lady. Need me quick. What's your thoughts on DKYC? I think it's unbelievable. I kind of want to stay away from it publicly, though, because it looks like you could get labeled touching that thing. So, as much as we want to live, the tech lets us believe we live in that world, but we don't live in that world yet. And there's powers that be out there all the time. So that, I don't even speak on it, which is sad because that's, how we're definitely controlled and manipulated at all costs at all times. Shout out to 11,968 people follow me on the channel. Can we get 12,000 people on the channel tonight? Could we do it? Where are those 32 people? Can this video pull in 32 people, man? One person came in. Come on. One subscriber. It's possible with the buffering. We have some issues. Thanks, Lifer. I'm out. Storm blew over and my neighbors are having a bonfire. Have to clear my mind for a few hours. Have a good night. Betting big for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. There's a war going on outside. And then you swear again, though? Come on, man. I just said not. There's a war going on outside. No one can stop. Yep, Soldier Boy. I don't care, man. I'm not your keeper, but you're your own karma is all I got to say. Do your own research. So close to a new all-time high. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? DYOR doing a big thing over here. Booming to the upside, eh? 11 o'clock on the live. Should start at 8:30. Technical difficulties push us all the way back to like 9:30, right? Oh my goodness, it is starting to do its thing again. The buys keep coming. Huge buys coming in. 1,100. Now people are like, wow, it's got legs. Now they want to turn 1K into 10K. They're getting busy here. You know what I'm saying? Reflective movements here. Thoughts on ETHPAD? No idea. Never heard of it. Don't know what it is. Haven't checked it, and I've never seen it. It's probably going to be good, some good little pad. You never know, but I don't know anything about it. ETHPAD. Betting big, dude. My man, you should look into the metaverse. Big opportunities. I agree, Tito Smileys. Appreciate you, man, Tito Smiles. Hex, let's look at Hex, too. Someone asking about Hex. Nano looking for a good move. Nano looks like it's in a bull pennant here. 68% chance of a break to the upside for Nano. Nano looking absolutely scrumptious on the 2-hour time frame, which I never, ever use. Or I rarely use. 1 hour's running out of room with some momentum here as well. Let's take a look at the 4-hour on Nano. Nano coming down and pointing to the upside here with a stochastics kind of getting ready to move. Bit of a shoulder, head and shoulder, kind of fancy or double bottom there. Something kind of moving here. Nano looks like it's going to run on a move and do some damage. Nano, one of my favorite coins. Easy to send. It's actually, you can send it to someone for $0. It's penniless to send. It has zero cost to send. It's the world's coin. It's fine. It's also environmentally beautiful. It's a beautiful coin. Nano. So watch Nano. Okay. How's XLM going? Looking at 35. Yeah, I saw the Nano play. Looking good. Does anyone know what's going with UBIX? I haven't had it in a year. It's an exchange. The UBOTs? UBX? UBOTs? Upbots, you mean? Upbots exchange? Yeah. I refreshed the super chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. We'll take a look at Hex. Sorry it took me so long to get to your Hex call. Forgot about it for a second, I must admit. But you know what? Forgotten, but not left alone. And look, there's my target for Hex to go to 23.99, and it hit basically my target. The measured move. Beautifully done. Nailed it. And there you go. Get in when it's tight. Start to sell off when they get loose. There's where I would definitely scale out because the white line and the yellow line are extremely far apart. Highly likely to get a little bit of a pullback there or a sideways action for another move to the upside. And Hex just continuing to the upside. We talked about Hex at 13. We talked about Hex at 8, 7, 12, 10. Kept giving you these pennants, and Hex just continued to the upside throughout the sacrifice and continuing to move. Richard Hart also promoted the bejesus out of it. He was on every single channel imaginable. Does anyone know what's good with Ubix? Do you think Binamon or Binamon will win, or both? NFT game, Biman. I think they're both great. I think they're both amazing. I like Binamon a little better, the Benimon with the E. But the Binamon, they're both amazing. Y'all think Hex can go to $1? I don't really like the project or Richard. Hey man, I try not to think too much about the person and the emotions. I just go on the TA and the fundamentals. A lot of people are holding this thing, so they're not going to sell it off because they're holding it long term. There will be a massive dump at one point. Like a year from now, you'll see some. But from where we're at now, I mean, anything is possible. Could Hex hit $1? Yes. Highly likely Hex could hit $1. You never know, though. Damn shame. Haha. You were so close to looking into ETHPAD. Built by Bluezell, who built BSEPad. They were doing a very good job. Would love to hear your thoughts. Well, that changes my whole mind because Bluezell is one of my favorite projects in the game. So let's take a look at ETHPAD now. ETHPAD, the next step in our evolution. ETHPAD, the first decentralized and deflationary IDO platform, inspired by EIP 15.5 on 15.59 on Ethereum. A key piece to the ecosystem that started with BCPad is the addition of an Ethereum-based launchpad, which will give our team full control of cross-platform launches, enabling liquid sniping bot protection, our cross-chain bridge, and proven staking systems. Inspired by EIP 5059, ETHPAD will have several deflationary triggers tied to selling, staking, and IDO participation. ETHPAD is brought to you by Bluezilla, the team that's also brought the massive successful launch of BSEPad. Since Bluezilla, that's not Bluezell though. Bluezilla, it might be the Bluezilla team is Bluezell. Since then, we have demonstrated again and again that our team knows how to move the needle with crypto marketing. The simple fact is we have resources, knowledge, and experience to deliver winning Launchpad products, and ETHPAD will be no exception. Super low initial market cap. 55,000. Amazing. IDO and token information. Public price will be 0015 BUSD and USDT. Maximum supply will be only 1 billion ETHPAD. That's not too bad at all. No, 1 million, right? Yeah, 1 million ETHPAD. That's very small. That's a tiny supply. Good night, lifers. Thanks for the TA. Shout out to Jesse Marshall. Thank you so much for the 99 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Anyone know if Sporty Mongo? So I trusted you, and you just took the trust and you threw it right in my face. Appreciate you, man. Everyone's seeing what you're doing, man. So it's like, I don't know, man. Again, I said your karma is on you. Like, it's not on me. Like, it's on you. Like, for instance, if I swore I was your moderator, you took me out, then you made me a moderator again, and I said, hey, I'm going to do this trustingly, and then you swore again. Like, I honestly don't care at this point. I just don't. But I don't like the profanity on the live. You know what I'm saying? CTSI flag on the daily. What do y'all think? And FYI, the BTC cup and handle I brought up earlier is so clearly seen on the logarithmic view. Thank you, Alex. You appreciate you, man. CTSI. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. CTSI. Let's take a look at CTSI. We love this project. Beautiful project. Can't believe how long it's playing games with running out of room, just like faking, and getting very, very ready. Cup and handle here, too, on the last smaller time frame here, as it wants to eventually make a bit of a move. Let me draw my larger pattern here at play. Okay, here we go. Okay, okay, went into Nano since you pulled it up. One of your last streams. Thank you. Hey, none of this financial advice. That's on you. I have Blue Zell since 2018, still holding, but down hard. Damn. I didn't even know it came out back then. Hey, lifers, sending prayers for your family. Can you please do a deep dive into REC request? Thank you, Mark Saunders. We'll take a look at that. Thank you so much for asking. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. So we have like one drop frame like every 2-3 minutes now. It is what it is. We get through it. Okay, he's only having a thanks, Alex. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Oh, look up CoffeeZilla on here. It has 2 episodes about Jake Paul. Oh, that's cool. I got you. Yeah. It's true, man. The doink and the dink coin and all that other stuff. Thanks for looking at CTSI. I've been waiting for that dang coin, right? Is it a family channel? Younger newbies are joining. We love you, but we notice that when one person starts, another one joins in, and then the next thing. Well, you know, you all have the right to ban them if you want. All you admins. I don't want to be the one. I don't want to wake up tonight and see Josh Soul above my bed, man. Sam, why did you take me off the stream? I'm a paranoid person, so that's what happens, man. I get paranoid, man. Like, one little thing and I'm like freaking out. Like, I'm thinking of all the things that are possible. You know what I'm saying? It's not family. Yo, you guys, like, Denise, man. What a crazy Saturday night here on the live. As THETA ate it and took it all back. Like, pump, no, don't watch you. Interesting. Everything was looking beautiful tonight, too, on a Saturday night, and Bitcoin ate it alive. Okay, so, look at Bitcoin, though. Inverted head and shoulders still kind of showing its head. We're still inside the pattern. We never left the pattern. 4 hours getting a little hit, though. You know what I'm saying? We almost reached that previous high. Now it looks like we may bounce up 48K, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. So we got our weekly support and resistance. And I'm just looking at the bigger time frames here for BTC. Okay. And we see that we get rejected here. All right. By 49,645. All right. High of, actually, no, look, we hit 50K on the, oh yeah, that was the weekly, yeah. So now, we have to watch this candle for tomorrow night. Because that is an indecision doji candle. And it can create a reversal pattern to the downside. Another thing that I keep talking about, right, is we go to BLX on the weekly. BLX on the weekly. We go to the logarithmic view here. And we go to the pi cycle chart idea that I have forming. Pi cycle. Okay. Logarithmic view here on the pi cycle. Here's the cup and handle he's talking about. Look, cup, handle. But you said that the cup and handle started on... Oh, I see the macro cup and handle started on... I get what you're saying now. You're 100% right. 100% right. I actually misread something you were saying in my head. Now, whenever we get to this blue line... See this blue line right here? We tend to get a bit of... We get rejected. We tend to go down. The last time we got rejected by the blue line was in 2013. All right. Right here, the little pump. Hit the blue line and got rejected. All right. Now, we usually come back down to the weekly. The weekly. All right. So just showing you something. Blue line, we get rejected there. Blue line, we get a little bit of rejection there. Blue line, we got rejected there. Blue line, we got rejected there. The blue line has been notoriously on the logarithmic scale a place of pullback for BTC. And right now, Bitcoin's trying to pull back. You know? And, you know, something people do talk about. Could you be in a multi-year bear market? Right? And anything is possible. Up, down, 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 down. And Bitcoin goes back down and starts this multi-year bear market. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, right? Let's use the chart for forward moving enhancement of our skills and heart space. All the moderators beef y'all are there's no beef. There's no moderator beef. There's no moderator beef at all. Check it out. Look. Look. There's no moderator beef. At all. None at all. None at all. Okay. Okay. So now, look. Definitely a businessman, right? And you don't want to... You know, I'm smarter than I ever was. Let's just put it that way. I'm smarter than I ever was, man. Look at this cup and handle here on the weekly time frame, too, for CHR, man. It's about to do damage. Who wants to do damage? I was never an R&B singer, but now I want to be one. I want to be one. My homie is protected by very deadly wireless communication devices that go pew pew. Soul, R, and Fun ate the dip. Let's take a look at Soul on the dip. Gotta eat the dip. Gotta eat the dip. Gotta eat the gotta eat the dip. Gotta eat the dip. Gotta eat the dip. Not talking about them Frito-Lays. Not talking about them Frito-Lays. Gotta eat the dip. Yo, everybody eat the dip. by Keltec and Ruga. Back at Baduga. Stakanaluga. DYOR is playing with us. Want that stream, want that all-time high before the stream ends. It's true. My home is protected by deadly weapon. Especially Soul and AR. I was kicking myself for waiting too long on AR, but I came up off Soul. Shout out to Tom Ake. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here on the live stream. Chi also doing some damage, holding the dump pretty nicely. Yikes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Thoughts on XLM? They are trying to acquire MoneyGram. It's going to be a big deal if they do that. It's going to be a big deal. We'll take a look at Stellar Lumens. Stellar Lumens. Inverted head and shoulder. Beautiful. 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 And it's just, you know what? The dip did nothing to Stellar Lumens. It's in its own way. It's in its own pace. It's in its own spot, about to boom. Like, it's just doing its thing. Look at it. Beautiful move. I'm loving Stellar Lumens. Hasn't changed from positional strength. Still just sitting there beautifully, just untouched. All good, back to the party. Thoughts on XLM? They're trying to acquire MoneyGram. I felt those shorts coming. Yeah. Shout out to everyone here on the live. All right, everyone, my back's killing me. I'm going to take a break. Shout out to all the Patreon. Shout out to everyone in the rooms. Appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to do a Bitcoin update and all that. Everyone, I'll be in the Telegram room with my Patreons. If you want to join the Patreon, where we give you educational information about the charts every single day, where I post charts and show you different things educationally every single day. Once a week, we have a group meeting where we go over more education. And I do knowledge dumps on what's happening in the market, all the different ways in which the market moves, and all the different ways in which technical analysis can be shown, and all the different tools and things that you can use inside of TA. Complete educational channel. Thank you for everyone being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Gotta eat the dip stuck in my head all night. Gotta eat the dip. Gotta eat the dip. Gotta eat the dip. I wrote this little thing about eating the dip. No, I'm just joking. There's nothing here, but market slow, gotta buy it slow. Never know, gotta eat the dip. Like you watching Brady and the Pates. Like you watching eat the dip. Like you eating pizza with the boys. Get that drumstick and eat the dip. Stupid. I'm corny tonight. I'm super corny, man. I'm not that corny in real life, I'll tell you that. But I'd rather look like a soft, cuddly bear online, right? It's better for my persona anyway that I'm a nerdy white dude, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. As the music goes low. CRV could do it. CRV could be the one to do it, yeah. Oh yeah. People like, dude, if he does this singing again, I'm never coming back to live. Never want that but a roto cheese, but a rombone bees. Patreon is bomb. Shout out to Akasha Cornfield. Thank you so much for loving the Patreon. Thank you so much for loving the lifers. Appreciate each and every you. Shout out to all of the new lifers who joined the Patreon in the last couple of weeks. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. My family says thank you so much. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and becoming a crypto lifer. Thank you. Cosmo Perpetual looks good to me. Okay. We have a total 2. One last thing I want to look at is the dollar DXY. I want to look at the dollar. Just want to see what's going on with the dollar index. See if it's dumping or pumping. It dumped so hard the other day. That's one of the hardest dumps I've ever seen for the dollar. Like just bleh. I mean, and it's to continue on this nasty downtrend as we predicted. Cup and handle that just could not make it to the top. Dumping again. Higher, high. It's to me, we take a look at the weekly time frame too, and the weekly is very high. overbought, about to dump too, and it can't seem to get above. So the weekly pumped twice. The weekly pumped. Look at this. Pump. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. You had another 8 weeks, and then 3 weeks just dumped, gave it all back. 2 weeks will give it all back. The dollar just continuing to dump pretty hard with the news of inflation coming out. Inflation higher than ever thought. Oh, come on. They're trying to hide inflation. Real inflation numbers huge. I've been telling you guys about inflation since day one. Also, we've been given false data since day one. Okay? Real inflation numbers. Absolutely horrible. Right? Inflation news. There was just some inflation news coming out recently. Powell benign view on inflation is getting a pushback at the Fed and elsewhere. White House more than doubles its inflation forecast in the new update. Key inflation gauge rises 3.6 from a year. Dude, come on, dude. It's like 8 or 12%. And the White House more than doubled its forecast for annual inflation in news projection released Friday as supply chain distributions stemming from COVID-19 pandemic continue to put upward pressure on the prices. There's supply chain issues all over the place, and I've been researching it for a long time. Supply, if you want to get a new car, a lot of the new car models you cannot get. You got to get whatever color they have. You can't even order whatever you want. It is what it is. Wind doing its thing, pumping to the upside. Dago doing all right. Lifer Part 2, the Patreon, Hardworking Sam, Cup and Hetty. Yeah. What's some of your favorite micro caps? There's so many, man. There's so many. Low RSI on BTC. Yeah, it's going to pump again. That's only a small pullback. I ain't stressing it. You was packing a Mac in the back of the tack. You was packing a Mac in the back of the ack and a check and a pack and a lack of the ack. Yakety yak. Don't come back. Washington, the White House more than doubled its forecast for annual inflation. The Office of Management and Budget said it expected consumer prices would rise 4.8% in the fourth quarter from a year earlier, up sharply from 2% rise that Biden administration forecast in May. Officials see those price pressures quickly abating next year, with consumer price index rising 2.5% in the fourth quarter of 2022, more than 2.1% more than expected in May, reaching 2.3% in 2023. They are consistent with other independent forecasts, including from the Federal Reserve, to reflect the administrator's view that the price pressures, while higher than expected earlier this year, are likely to fade over time. Yeah, right. We think this trajectory is very much consistent with the inflation overlook we've been discussing pretty much since we've got here. They don't know what they're doing. I'll tell you that right now. Shout out to the 13 U.S. troops and the 90 Afghans killed in Kabul. My wife's mother lives in Kandahar. Goes through this daily. We get calls from her every other day. I hear real life scenarios. Even before this, she would see dead bodies in the street. Even before this, the things she would tell us, or I would hear my wife tell me, were unbelievable. So close to home. Close to home. My wife is Afghan. Many people don't know. Blessing to the fam. I'll put it in the Telegram. Great work. See you in the rooms. Good night. Yeah, the Miami coin. Can only get it on OKCoin. I'm going to grab some just because. Miami coin. Yeah, I've seen Miami coin coming out doing its thing. I seen that just the other day and it pumped up pretty nice. It wasn't doing too bad as well. Miami coin. Any new on BTC? That's great. So the dollar index forming a bit of a bear pennant and dropping down even lower to 81. If the dollar index dropped to 81, it'll be huge for Bitcoin and the markets. That's why we go over the dollar index all the time. Let's take a look at gold. I haven't checked gold in a while. I just want to check gold real quick before I jump on out here. Gold coming back to 18. Forming this giant cup and handle and forming the handle very, very nicely. This handle formed, it took a long time for this giant cup and handle. Look at this. This handle started in 2012 and has been going ever since on the weekly. This puts gold back all the way up to $3,500 an ounce, doing damage. Gold will eventually reclaim a high. Paper inflation, inflating. There you go. Lifer, care your gangster on Patreon or a nerdy white boy. This is an important question for me. I consider joining. Life for care, you're a gangster on Patreon or a nerdy white boy? Life for care. Lifer, are you? Is that what you're asking? Message retracted. You're right, so many good micro caps. Where do you see BTC bouncing? Abraham Noya. Let's take a look at BTC USDT. 48,003, fallen lower than I thought it would. I'm a little upset because I was really liked that we were breaking above this key resistance area and support at 48,005. We had hit it before. It was a big deal for me. Many times it was a big deal that we were hitting that area. So let's get to it now. Why? Because it was this key area of support and resistance right here. It's where that local high had hit right there. Falling below it is ugly, for sure. But we'll get oversold soon. I mean, the bounce is either coming a couple different levels. Let's also let's try to build a bearish scenario. Let's see what's happening. Interesting, though. The last few weeks, Bitcoin would get very bearish and pump. Never would see this type of manipulation. I mean, the dollar dumping doesn't make sense that Bitcoin would be dumping when the dollar they didn't make any sense because it's based in the dollar, right? So definite manipulation at hand. Coming back down to the bottom of the trend line too, it's just strange. Tight moving averages though, see that? Tight moving averages, and we're getting a cross. 50 is crossing the 200 right there. Kind of tells me this should get bought up, and we should see this just get bought right back up into the pattern. What I'd like to see is that it just kind of does its thing. But again, look, forming another diamond now, are we not? And that worries me because whenever you get that middle section here, that's a diamond. The diamond got us out of trouble. Could it get us back into trouble? Let's take a look. This could be the diamond here. And if it does that, it's a diamond with a dump to the downside. Because when the diamond moves in, 9 out of 10 times, the diamond moves back to the downside. And then that would confirm this falling wedge that needs to come back down to here, or sadly, all the way back to support at 37.5. If we fall, I've been saying 37.5 now for a long time. And we've had a big pump to the upside. Anything is possible. It was highly likely we were holding this trend line and all was looking very well. But the manipulation is definitely key here, and we're going to look at it very closely. So Bitcoin, bouncing off key level right now, which is this kind of area of support and resistance. Let me make a bit of a line there for you. It's actually it's like more of an area than it is just a line. So some key support where it's at right now. We break this key support. Next area there, really biggest area of strength is about 47,400. You know, there's one area a little bit above that here at about 47,005. So we're looking at this level to hold, key level to hold. Are we going to make a diamond here? All hands on deck. We're going to be watching Bitcoin very closely in the Patreon. Give you guys an update after, in a little while, after I let myself marinate after talking for so long. I go meditate, relax, drink some water. I'm learning right now to take fiat cash and turn it into assets while we can. Can you give us some tips on how to make gains from the second part of the bull run? That's my design, Bobby Pham. I'm not a financial advisor. I wish they just left it alone and let the market move organically. I know. These guys are shaking people out, liquidating them long and short, and scaring people into pulling their liquidity, which makes it easier for them to drive the price into which direction they favor at the moment. It's exactly what they're doing. They're shaking off the order book so they can do what they need to do. I use KuCoin's rebalance, but there you go. Yeah, fiat's going to get less and less. You want to buy things as soon as you can with the fiat before it becomes absolutely nothing. Introducing city coins. City coins are coins that allow you to support your favorite city. Allow you to support your favorite cities while earning yield in Bitcoin. Miami coin. My city grabbing some just because whenever I jump on the exchange, never heard of it. OK coin. May want to see if you can actually offload it first. That's a good question. So dirty. Yeah, that was just such a strange move by BTC there. Because we tracked it perfectly. We tracked it for days, and it had just been doing its thing over and over again. Look at the extreme manipulation sell-off on the wick there as well. But you know what? It's interesting because that weekly candle is iffy right now. And we're going to see it tomorrow, what's going to happen. So be careful with the weekly candle. We got rejected by 50K as well, which was and we hit that blue area on the pi cycle top. Just something to think about. Daily's overbought though, oversold, and wants to push to the upside. The daily's telling us that we're going to save this pattern. Daily says it wants to save the pattern. All eyes on it. We'll watch it closely. We'll take a look at the 15-minute for some type of confluence here. And you know what we can do here is we can just kind of... I'm going to watch this diamond, man, very closely. So far, I'm tracking a diamond. And that's going to be my, sometimes I'm tracking a bull pennant. Usually I'm tracking a bull pennant or a wedge. Right now I'm going to track a diamond. That's going to be about it. Is it for fact manipulation? It's not the Fed. It's Saturday night as usual. The traders with deep pockets and heavy leverage, which is okay for them because in coordination, they have more money and they know which way they're driving the price. Exactly. They can take a loss even because eventually they'll pop it right back to whatever way they're going to go. So key levels to watch is really right here, 48,250, 48K even. We break 48K even, highly likely we go to 47.5. 47.5 is 47, and then all the way here to this key level at 46,299. We break 46,299, and then anything's possible. What about a double bottom at 30K, and then a huge move to the upside? It's possible, very, very possible. Anything is possible with Bitcoin, and I'm always on my toes and ready to rock. You never know what's going to happen. That's why I always try to get in these long-term holds, and next thing you know, it's like, you're never sure, That's why taking money every single day is like the best thing that I've done in my life. When I take profits every day, just consistently take profits over and over and over again. You can never lose if you take profits. Again, nothing I say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any coin, trade, or project. I appreciate each and every one of you, but I'm out for the night, and I'll be back tomorrow night for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. We'll look at Bitcoin in the weekly candle. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of craziness. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for being here, and I'll be back on the live stream tomorrow, and I'm going to fix we'll fix the streaming thing as well. We'll get to the bottom of it. I'll use another channel that I have, and I'll fumble along until I figure it out. But I'll get to the brass tacks, and we'll be moving to the upside tomorrow with no issues. The stream will be nice and beautiful and clear, and it won't have any issues. So thank you all for being around. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you for being a crypto lifer. 11,969 people on the subscriber list. Could we get us all the way to 12K? It would be unbelievable. How many people do we get right now? They're saying I lost somebody during the live. Anyway, used to get 30 people during a live stream every time. We either bounce off the 4-hour 20 MA or the daily 21 MA. 48K even or 43 through. I'm learning, so not financial advice, just my guess. This could be a big relief rally before we continue to crash, just like past bull runs. People be careful, learn to recognize those kinds of moves on a weekend late at night. You see huge candles to the upside, do not fall for the trick and place a trade. It will dump straight back down. That's not true. You never know what will happen. That's like trying to give finance. Guys, you never know what's going to happen. You take it easy. You take every trade in stride, and you never know what's going to happen. I've seen the weekend pump harder than I've ever seen anything else pump in my life. So if you believe that it could be one thing, then it may not, right? I have lost my virginity because I don't lose. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. And we'll be back on the live stream tomorrow, guys, with more. 8 p.m. for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. If I can get this to load. Even YouTube seems funny, though. So, all right, everyone, guys, thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I'll see you guys in the next live. Peace out.